I'm going back to the place that I used to call home. I'm going back to the place where the antelope never roamed. Wild West Virginia, home of the naive. This boy'd be mighty pleased to see them rolling hills, rolling hills. No, I don't like John Denver, but I always will remember those rolling hills. I got a backwoods woman, underprivileged mama, farmer in the dale. Crooked politicians, crater bomb roads. But oh, I love it so, those rolling hills. Wild West Virginia, rolling hills, Wild West.
By the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud, women walk, been kicked around since I was born. And here we are, we're the princes of the universe. Here we belong, fighting for survival. We've got to be the rulers of your world. I am immortal. I have inside me blood of kings. I have no rival. No man can be my equal. Send me to the future of your world. Born to be kings, princes of the universe, fighting and free. Got your word in my hand. I'm here for your love and I make my stand. We were born to be princes of the universe.
And boom.
This band played at Free Fest. About 2,000 people watched the show. The rock and roll was awesome like Chex Press. The jam session was whooping a horse's ass with a belt. Retard bus, retard bus, retard bus, retard bus.
I'll give you 5 seconds to catch your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Go to the beach, yeah, I get you bum bum. Go to the beach, yeah, I get you bum bum. Go to the streets and I get you bum bum. Go to the streets, yeah, I get you bum bum. Yeah, I get you bum bum. I get you bum bum. I get you run and I get you run run. I get you run, get you get on. Go to the streets and I get you run run. Go to the streets and I get you bum bum.
I'll give you 5 seconds to catch your breath.
Ladies and gentlemen, July 22nd, 2025, Lingering with Luke. Is your muffin buttered? It was from a song I was listening to earlier. The girl, it was called something about the chaise long. So on the chaise long, on the chaise long, on the chaise long, on the chaise long. And then she goes, like, is your muffin buttered? Would you like me to assign someone to butter your muffin for you? I like that line. That was a good one. So that's why I made that the title today. Lots to discuss, though. I don't know how long this one will be. Hopefully you guys can hear me, by the way. I didn't double check that. You should hear me nice and clear, like loud and clear. So as you might notice there, I got a microphone. Hey, Jake, I've got a microphone now, bitch. So as we all know, Jake threw a fit, as always. Last time Jake did the pity party recorded spaces send off, I recorded it and then we went through it on here. don't know if we're gonna do that this time. I'm thinking about it. Um, it starts out like everything Jake does. You feel sort of bad for the guy, but then, as always, like he immediately just starts going in just absolute, just ridiculous ranting and raving. There's no self awareness there. There's really nothing redeeming there, to be honest with you. I used to like Jake a lot. Jake's not the. Sometimes Jake can be entertaining. The problem is, and he mentioned this on his thing today, he's been in Alcoholics Anonymous for the last 5 months. He's drinking the whole time through that. Jake has like the bipolar thing, but he also has a substance abuse problem. He wanted to throw me under the bus. Luke gets drunk and he rambles and raves, and I do get drunk on these. It's part of my brand, Natural Light, sponsored by Anheuser-Busch. It's my favorite gay beer. But Jake actually gets incoherent. And then the same thing, there was another point he kept making where, let people talk, Nurse Kim. Like you don't let people speak. You get these people on, these women you get on here, and they just talk and they talk, and then you get Luke on there and he's just ranting and raving, and nobody's saying anything. No, Jake, the entire time, and the reason why people get upset with you is because you don't shut the fuck up, dude. Every time someone tries to speak, you got Jake going, "Oh, hey, hey Jackson, how you doing?"
I can never figure out how to get this to work. Anyway,
Yeah, it's not
keep ranting,
going.
keep ranting.
But every time, every single fucking time Jake is on a Space or stream or anything, inevitably he will say 100 times, what do you even bring to the table? Like, what else you got? And like he acts like everybody else is like ridiculous and retarded. And it's either the greatest bit that anyone's ever pulled, or he's actually just insane. And we all know at this point, it's been a year. I've been doing the Jake thing I've been on the Jake beat for over a year now at this point. John from Scranton, Jake from Scranton. But he's just a fucking moron. And then he's nasty. He's very nasty. You got a guy, and he kept saying, "You guys don't know my life." Obviously, Jake, we don't know everything about your life, but it can't be that great because if people are
Also, who
like
gives a fuck?
allowing
Who
it,
cares?
yeah, and also, shut up. My point is though my point is, see, you keep fucking me up, Jake. If your life was so great, which is kind of what he's implying, if people allowed it, he would space for 14 hours a day, 15 hours a day. So like, what's so great about your life that like you just take some time off and you hang out in a shitty basement and then get aggravated and scream and threaten to dox people every fucking night, dude? And you're like, and then you did the whole pity thing, like, "Oh, I hope you guys find a new scapegoat who's got thick skin like I do." First of all, Jake, no one has thinner skin than you do. Jake got mad because he came on Lingering with Luke a few weeks ago, and I was happy, and I was singing Dr. Worm, They Might Be Giants. And Jake comes on, he's like, "You want to fucking talk about that?" And I'm like, what are you saying? He's like, "You just call me a worm." I'm like, "No, dude, I'm singing like, they call me Dr. Worm." Like, I'm singing the fucking song, you dildo. So, hey, by the way, Jackson, do I sound better than I usually do?
Yeah, you sound fantastic.
Oh, that's fantastic, because I don't know if you saw this. Got a big mic.
Whoa! How much that cost you?
That's like $150 mic new, but I got it at the Salvation Army. I paid $36 for it. Got it on auction.
Okay. God, I love a fucking deal. I got a new sweater that was $100 down at 20, which just fucking
Hell yeah.
It just got my
Deals are
dick
great,
hard,
dude.
man. Oh, I love a deal,
You-
man. Give me 70-80% off.
What's
the brand?
What do they call They call the garbage dump the tip there, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't remember what I was watching, but this guy like kept going like, "Hey, let's go to the tip and get us some new clothes or something," or like something. It was like one of those.
No, well, the tip, no. So you just throw stuff out of the tip. So the tip is where you go. The same. What do you call them over there? What do you
It's
call
a
it?
dump. A dump.
The dump. So that's the place, the fucking acreage where you just back your fucking truck, you open the tray, and you just fucking kick all the shit out.
Well, I mean, it's a little bit more organized than that here. You guys just let it just fly.
No.
There's no way
It's really fun. So they have it's almost like a truck dock. Like you ever seen like a truck the docks there's like that. It's like a high up platform, right? And you back
No,
your
Jackson, I've never seen a car before. I've never seen a business before, so I've never seen a truck dock. I live in America, and everything famously in America goes by everything
right,
other than
cunt.
a truck.
So it's fucking awesome. So I've like taken a 3-ton truck to the tip, and you back it over to the ledge, and you go right to the ledge, open the back of the truck up, jump into the back, and then just get like a broom or whatever,
Yeah.
and just sweep all the shit straight off
And
the
then
ledge.
they've got like,
And then there's a dude down there that fucking.
I seen they got like a bulldozers and all that shit, and they're like, they'd
Yeah.
probably bury it.
Right. And then yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you and then I used to live not far from one, and eventually it just starts growing fucking.
Well, I don't know. Did
Like a
you
big
hear
hill.
much of my
But,
Jake rant? Did you kind of have any thoughts on that? My point was that Jake did it a couple weeks ago. I'm not going to go like I did a couple weeks ago where I go through the whole thing. But like he does the pity party, but then
Although that would be
then he
funny.
just does like this super delusional thing where he attacks everybody, and it's everybody else's fault that Jake is who he is, and Jake's behavior is because of everyone else.
It's very predictable as well that me and like a couple other people were the
Anastasia said, "Jackson, can you drive the truck to the ledge of a cliff?"
All right, well then, now that I've seen that, I'll move on to my next point, which was I can't remember if I said it to you earlier, but I'm listening to this fucking podcast or whatever the fuck, thinking, yeah, Jake said he's normal shit again, and then he starts going off on the women. He goes, and that fucking bitch, she comes in and brings all her cronies, and I gotta say, I was laughing very hard.
Well,
I was like,
that's
wow. Hashtag Jake.
It wasn't in this one. She's kidding. She says. It wasn't in this particular rant, but the other night he was saying to somebody like, "You hate women," and it's like, Jake, you every time you go on a stream with a woman, you call her a cunt. Every single time. Like, remember when he called Alice Shattuck a bitch or whatever during the Veterans Day, the military
show,
fucking
yes.
win thing? He just comes on for like, and within a minute and 30 seconds, he's called Alice Shattuck a bitch.
All these people that are obsessed with Jake, Anastasia, you're watching this. Go and watch the veteran show. I actually watched it again.
I have that clip somewhere.
It is.
I don't think I still have it on
so
here, but
funny.
let me look. I think I deleted it off the restream.
That is Jake. That is Jake at his absolute best or worst,
how about
depending
this one?
on how
Here,
you view him. But Jake on the veteran.
No, there it is.
I do have that one.
Just like imagine going on a show with literal like veterans of the military, etc., and just running over them to tell them stories that are
yes,
not true.
that's exactly what it was.
You remember? So he told the story of how
seems like the world spit you out.
Yeah, I don't have it right now.
When he tells the story of his great grandpa who ran like a bakery in Germany, and he said the Nazis went in, and his grandpa got the bagel and spat in it, or whatever the fuck the story was.
Jake is like,
and he's
Jake
like,
is the king of being an expert on a topic and then just spouting nonsensical facts that don't. No,
Jake's the king of like watching a movie and then claiming a scene to be something that happened in real life. Because he goes, they spat in the bagel, and then one of the Nazis shot at my granddad, and the bullet whizzed right past his ear, so close that you could hear it, and he just.
But he'll also do things like he'll say like a straight fact, be like, Serbia was part of the Soviet Union or something, and it's just like doesn't make it's not.
How great?
Yeah, it's just like it's completely Australia fought with the Nazis. He'll say something like obviously not that crazy, but he'll just say stuff if you actually know what you're talking. Like it's just wrong. And he says it the most confidence I've ever seen ever. But I don't know. I think
That's
there's.
I can never.
I had gotten off of the drinking thing until he started talking about the Alcoholics Anonymous, basically accusing everybody else of being drunks. He's definitely drinking a lot. He was slurring his ass off in that recorded spaces last night. The funniest thing though is when Pat Ford comes on and he goes, "Is that really Kirk Minahan?"
Oh yeah, so was Pat Ford confirmed? Because that shit made me.
That was Pat.
Like, if I had a drink in my mouth, I would have spat it out, dude. That was the funniest fucking thing. He goes, wait, is that Kirk? I'm gonna put
that clip on. It'll take me a minute.
Yeah, pull it up because I'm gonna order KFC. Yeah.
That's always fun.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Hi, welcome to KFC. Were you using the app today?
Hey, can I get the 6 tenders, please?
Yeah, tenders. Anything else?
No, that's it, thanks.
All good. Drive-through.
6 for $6. Good deal.
Hang
on, I can't hear.
All good. Drive through.
Hey. Drive through, yes. No.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Thanks for the tendies, you cunt.
Thank you. She goes, do you want to donate $1 to blah? No.
No, that's a scam, Jackson. Never donate $1.
My child is dying. Give me $1. No, I'm not going to do that. Thank
not
you.
interested. I'm uploading it right now.
Okay.
My connection might get a little shitty for a second while it uploads.
All right. I'll send it to you, Anastasia. It's very funny.
Well, I'm pulling up when he called Alice Shattuck a bitch. Is the clip I'm pulling up. Or no, I'm pulling up the clip where Kirk Minahan came on. I'm sorry.
And Tom Shattuck. Tom Shattuck is baffled by the guy.
Yeah, Tom doesn't know what to do with him.
Thank you. Yeah, and that's like the most professional guy, and he's like, yes, good point, Jake. Anyway,
I'm gonna mute myself. Can I get 6 tendas? And she goes, anything else? Yeah, nah. And she's like, all good, pull through.
It was too quick. I'm sorry, head
West Virginia
groundskeeper
internet.
John.
He's being nasty today.
John 47. Which, by the way, John 47. It's very clear that your last name's Williams, but I'm not going to dox you.
Oh, that's another thing. That's what Jake got. Like, that's what kind of started the whole thing with Jake. Remember? Oh no, that's not what started it. Were you there? No. He got super mad because the space's name was Jake BR. Kind of like how John's name is John WI.
Yes,
which might be why you got the Williams part. Yeah. And he comes on. He's like, "The fuck do you think you are? You're gonna dox me."
Yeah.
Which I guarantee he's also gone as Jake Bradley. He's been Jake Bradley before. And also that's just kind of.
I think he's posted his own name plenty of times.
And then he is also
oh my god, these fucking.
He's also then he DM'd me and was like, "You have a T-Mobile phone, don't you?" Which he can figure out based on your phone. He has my phone number, which I've had it blocked on my phone for 6 months. But based on the way your numbers are, you can tell what provider it is. Yeah,
really?
In America.
So that moment right there is.
But that's when I was just like, I'm fucking
so hypocritical. But that's why. See, and this is so hypocritical, but that's the moment where I was like, "See, I love this guy." Like when we're in a full space and you let him in as a speaker. No. That's right. You read the DM. You're like, "Hang on a minute, guys. Hang on a minute," and then you said, "Jake says, are you with T-Mobile?" I fucking cracked out laughing.
I've been talking right now. I've been coherent. I'm a motherfucking human being, man. Is that really Kirk Minahan? Don't do
that. Is that really Kirk Minahan? Don't do that. Then he cut himself.
It's one of those things like, when you finish a podcast when it's still got 20 seconds to go. Like that's one of those ones that a lot of people would have missed that. Because it was literally in the last 6 seconds.
But for literally the first 45 seconds of his podcast, I felt bad, which happens every time with him. Because he is a pathetic person. And he comes on, he's doing so probably be my last one. I open up to all these people and they become your friends. But, but Luke's a fucking incoherent drunk. And Money Shot can't fit in jeans.
Very funny. Yeah.
Which again, that's kind of. It's like then he changed his profile picture to me as the garden gnome, which always makes me laugh. The garden gnome plays. I find if all he did was get mad at me and call me a garden gnome and tell me to go fuck myself, it'd be different. But he tries to be like a terrorist.
Do you like that he does that shit? Yeah, he does 15 minutes of ranting like that, and he goes, "I'm just joking. Do you guys not get jokes?"
Yeah. It's pathetic. We got to stop enabling the guy. I'm out. I'm gonna stick to it. If you, I don't fuck with Jake anymore. I'm done. I've joined the boycott. It's me, BA, and Nurse Cam are the three amigos of not fucking with Jake right now.
All right. Well, I promise I won't send him a link because I do that a lot in spaces. People say that I want Jake.
Send him the link. I just won't let him in.
I think
Dr. Vodka sits. Doesn't Vodka sit in the fucking lobby of half of the Meeting of the Minds shows because John will let him in?
I don't think so anymore.
Oh, okay. He used to. He did for a minute. For obvious reasons, I no longer have admin privileges on Meeting of the Minds, so I can't see. But
I hated you with admin.
And also, people forget People forget 10 months ago, Fax was telling me to kill myself. Look how far Fax and I've come. Fax is my right hand man.
Wait, he did?
All right, Anastasia's also joined. You don't remember that?
No, I don't.
It was
Is
when
Anastasia here?
it was when you guys were all mad at me. You guys were all mad at me with for
Sure. Yep.
the open borders thing, and but like Fax got to the point where Fax would come on and be like, Luke, you should fucking kill yourself. Nobody likes you. You're a bad person.
How do I not remember that?
He literally, he would just tear into me, be like, you have to take Zoloft because you're a loser. Like shit like that. Like just fucking tear into me.
That's
And
awesome.
I would get so mad too. He fucking owned the shit out of me. I get so fucking mad. But
Fax is
now
the
look at
best.
me in Fax.
I love Fax.
Fax is like, if I had to fire everybody at the farm league, except for two people, it'd be me, BA, and Fax.
I respect that.
And Chad.
He'd be one of the if I went over there, he'd be one of the first people I'd go see. No doubt about it. He's the man.
Fax?
Yeah,
Yep. Absolutely.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't really see the. I just don't really care enough to like meet up with people. I don't know. Like I don't care. Like if like any of you guys ended up in Huntington, I'd be like, yeah, let's go grab a beer or something. But I don't. Like it's not something I think about much.
Get you out of the house so you can actually go watch a fucking Thundering Herd game.
Well, that's the truth too. I don't really go anywhere.
That upsets me. You know that really gets to me. That's upset me for a long time. The fact that you live like your entire town would fit in the stadium, no?
Oh, more. Yeah, basically. Yeah, at this point, yeah. Our
do you mean at
stadium's
this point?
small. Our stadium's 38,000. There's like 40,000 people in the city.
How far away are you as a drive? You're like 5 minutes, no?
Well, I told you, yeah. I live on the like. I haven't been in my apartment much lately. I'm at my girlfriend's now. She lives in Barbersville, so I'm like probably right now I'm like 9 or 10 miles away. But when I'm at my apartment, I'm on the same street. Like I just have to walk up that street probably like a mile. Now I got to walk through the ghetto to get there. But
do you still remember
it's not
exactly
too
where I
bad.
live?
Huh?
Do you still remember exactly where I live?
I just know you live in Melbourne. I never like. I know you told me like the neighborhood and stuff. But I don't.
I gave you a
remember.
screenshot with a circle on it, and you did the same for me.
Oh yeah, I don't remember that at all. No, I was probably drunk, dude.
Yeah, I'm fucking. So was I. I'll never do anything with it.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. We appreciate it.
I actually have to. I have to go in a minute as well. I'm coming back from my.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I wasn't planning to go like a whole long time. I just wanted to kind of test out my microphone and kind of get my Jake thing off my chest.
Oh yeah. So what's the make of the microphone? Because I've been thinking about one as well.
This is an Audio Technica on stage 990. It's the model number is AT2020. So
okay.
It's a nice one though, but like I don't think the only reason I have this one is because it happened to get donated and like was on auction where I work.
That's an unbelievable pickup.
I think it was a good one. I paid up a little bit for it. Like I was a little surprised when somebody was bidding against me at $20. I was like, all right. I put in a bid for 40 max, and it went up to 36. So,
do you have cash converters?
What is a cash converter?
It's like I'm sure you like pawn shop or whatever. Pawn shop, sorry, that's what you call them, right? We don't call them pawn shops here.
Like an adult bookstore.
No. Like you trade like crackheads trade in like jewelry that they steal for like $5.
Oh, pawn. You're saying pawn, not porn. It sounded to me like you were saying porn shop.
Well,
you're saying pawn.
Pawn. I don't know. I don't know how to say that.
Yeah. Lots of pawn shops. Pawn shops.
Yeah. So I bought a. I bought a. It would have been like.
Pawns his PlayStation 5 all the time, famously.
No, but I got a. I got a fucking like brand new. Yeah, I got like a brand new distortion pedal a couple of years ago that would have been like $200. I got it for like $25. Like it's the best. People can shit on pawn shops. Yeah, pawn shops.
Pawn.
We call them we call them op shops here. They're op shops. Opportunity.
So, but the thing, I get you. But so here's the thing about a pawn shop, though. A pawn shop like isn't necessarily you're going to get a whole lot of good deals. Like a lot of pawn shops are like ripoffs. Like it's like like thrift. Like what you really like in America, people are more into thrift stores. Like the Salvation Army, Goodwill, like all these churches have them, like where people donate things and they sell them.
My entire golf collection when I was a teenager. I'll just go to.
That's what I need to. I think about that all the time. Like, you know that guy that owns a Play It Again Sports that comes on KMS?
Yep.
That guy. Those things are fucking great.
It's a great business idea. I'd live in those.
Yeah, there you go. Head grab. He says pronounce prawn without the R.
That's what I said. Yeah, but I say prawn.
Now say it without the R.
Prawn.
Yeah, we say prawn.
Anyway, I gotta go.
All right, buddy. Have fun at moving boxes from point A to point B. Go ahead and play Jackson out with.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch 'em all is my real test, to train 'em is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. It's you and me, I know it's my destiny. Oh, you're my best friend in a world we must defend. A heart so true, a courage will pull us through. You teach me, yeah, I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jackson from Australia. Great performance from him as always. Open Borders coming back at some point. We were actually earnestly planning to do Open Borders for, I don't know, like there was at least like a 3-week period where there was an intention to bring it back, probably about 2 months ago. Unfortunately, like the same reason why it was kind of like a pain in the ass to do Open Borders with Jackson in the first place. He lives in Australia. You can't like you gotta like do it at like 2:00 in the morning on like either. The only way we made Open Borders work was I had to get up at 8:00 in the morning on Sunday and record it with him, which is fine. I don't mind doing that, but I got to do that anyway. When football season starts back up, we'll do the K-Gun show with Chad, where Chad gives all the gambling picks, and we used to do that same thing. I think it was 10 a.m. on Sundays. So I don't know. Maybe Open Borders will come back. I'll get up at 8. I'll do Open Borders, and then I'll just do K-Gun, and I'll just have a whole Sunday morning every week for like 3 months of content. I don't know. It's also like I don't know why it's so fucking dark in here. Oh, because the sun's going down. That's why. So it looks like I'm in like my there you go. That helps a little bit. See that? I just magicked that one. But yeah, I don't know. My whole point with the Jake thing, and people are gonna say like, "Oh, you're obsessed with Jake." I'm not obsessed with Jake. I like Jake. I've given Jake more fucking leeway than almost anybody has. But it's just exhausting. It gets exhausting to deal with. And I'm tired of it. I don't want to deal with the terroristic threats of him being like, oh, I'm going to ruin your life. He told me like 6 times he was going to ruin my life. Why did he say he was going to ruin my life? Because I made a space that's called Competing Spaces. Just fuck with him, which I can't help. The problem is I'm addicted to fucking with Jake, which like that's the problem with crazy people. It makes me sad every day that the radio doesn't exist, because I think I would have been a great Howard Stern type shock jock. I would have loved to have Jake on and just fuck with people like Jake. It would have been so much fun. But unfortunately, I was born in the year 1992, so that was all over. What else we got going on? I got nothing else, really. Is there spaces going on right now? Any questions in the chat for anybody? I told the guys in the farm league this is a great opportunity for somebody to step up. Unfortunately, no luck. Oh, I got a DM. Here, let's pull up this DM. I'll pull up this clip. I got a hot tip. We'll go ahead and pull it up. 1 second. Share screen. It's from KMS Golden Hour. I don't know who they are. I don't know who anybody's burners are. See it? Is it on the screen? There we go.
It's an act. How else do you separate yourself? I didn't even listen or know who Kirk
I forgot about
Shanahan
this.
was, and somehow I'm on some of the most important shows now after 6 months. All right,
Oh,
shut the
well,
fuck
You're
up.
right, Jay. You've become a real star, and that's hard to do.
I did for I remember this clip now that you've sent it, and people have mentioned this a couple times today. Jake is more familiar with, like I was just talking about with the Kirkman show, the Howard Stern show, and Opie and Anthony, and he's a big he likes stand up comedy, and he gets into like I think he's a Legions of Skanks guy, like or and that kind of shit. Like he knows like what plays, so there is an argument to be made, but I think it's genuine. I don't think he's like I said that earlier. I don't think he's sour or not sour shoes, but like just pulling this huge bit. I don't think he's high pitch Eric, managing to always do the high or not high pitch Eric. Is high pitch Eric? Is that his name? The guy who used to like rip off the cabbies and all that. Yeah, I don't really think that Jake's kind of like got one of the high pitch Eric things going on, but I don't know. We used to have a guy at the card shop becoming a really nice guy too. I feel bad about this. He went to Rio Grande College in Southern Ohio and got he had a degree in it's like fisheries, I guess, basically like that kind of a thing, like a 2-year degree in that. He worked at the Kroger distribution center, forklift driver. Great guy, super nice guy. But he had like the high pitch thing. So we call it, his name was Andy. And when he wasn't around, we called him High Pitch Andy. And he would come in and he was so nice. Like he would come in and be like, hey guys, how you doing? And he's a big guy too. He was like taller than me. He's probably 6'2", 6'3", kind of a fat guy. He's probably like 270, 280, close to 300 pounds. Big guy. Hey guys, how you doing? Look, Marshall's looking pretty good, aren't they? And I just kind of go, and the guy just wanted friends, and we were nice to him. Don't get me wrong, but we just liked to do his voice when he wasn't around. It's just fun to be like, and he would come in. I remember one day he came in and he was like, so this was in Columbus, Ohio. Well, it wasn't Columbus, it was in Delaware, but Delaware's about 20 miles north of Columbus, maybe. I don't even if that much. It's very close. Like when the Memorial Tournament goes on, like I would be able to look out and see the blimp going over the golf course there. The Arnold, or not the Arnold Palmer, the Jack Nicklaus, the Memorial. And he comes in and Jason Day, is that his name? I think it's Jason Day. Jason Day he's from like I think New Zealand, but he lives in Columbus. He's married to a woman who I think's from not Hilliard, the one on the opposite side. I can't remember, but anyway, like just from that area. I think that's why he lives there. But he goes, "You guys won't believe who I saw at the course today." He's a big golfer too. No, Andy, who'd you see? Jason Day. It was just fun to say that, and then you'd always be like, "Yeah, what you fishing today?" And I'd be like, "Oh, what you catch, Andy? Catch anything?" "Oh, not a whole lot." And then this guy Mike would be like, "Oh, did you catch any trouser trout?" "Oh, what's a trouser trout? I never heard of trouser trout. Is that what kind of lure should you use?" Like that kind of shit. Like it's just kind of how the guy was. So I always think about him with the high pitched voice. And I got there because we were talking about high pitch Eric. I was talking about high pitch Eric. What else is going on? Let's talk about a couple things that interest me right now. Oh, I'm super into the Washington Commanders becoming the Washington Redskins again. I love that. I saw a poll. 90% of Native Americans wanted to be the Redskins. Great brand. I love. It's just the Redskins is one of the classic American brands. Same thing with the Cleveland Indians. I miss the Cleveland Indians. Fucking love the Cleveland Indians. Major League, one of my favorite movies. I was an Indians fan for years and years and years. I quit being an Indians fan when they became the Guardians. I became a Reds fan, which I'm having a good time. Like that actually worked out. And Tito, now that Tito's in Cincinnati, I'm like having the time of my life. I don't know if you guys saw the clip of Ellie grabbed Tito's glasses off of him during they were talking. And he like put them on and he was going to put them on his own face, and then Tito grabbed him. It was funny. I like Ellie. I think Cincinnati needs to sign him to at least like a 12-year, $300 million deal. See if he'll bite on that. If you can't get him for that much, like, I don't know, just sign him, whatever it takes. It'll be worth it. The guy's a real deal. I've seen enough from him. He's not going to slump. He's got the right attitude. He's not like a Jazz Chisholm. He's not like, he's not a Fernando Tatis. He's more of a Juan Soto type attitude player where you're going to get good performance. You're going to get good fan engagement. And I think Ellie likes Cincinnati, to be honest with you. I think he's the kind of guy that wants to stay in Cincinnati. I don't see him wanting to go to, I mean, don't get me wrong, money's money, but I don't see him like clamoring like, man, I can't wait till my contract or my team control's over so I can go sign with the Yankees or something or the Mets. I don't feel that for him. Also, shout out to God damn it, I can't think of his name. Fuck. The outfielder for the Pirates. It's been very good for years. Brian. Shit. Can't think of his name, but anyway, he said he's in his final year, I believe, and he has a no trade thing, I think. And he said he doesn't want to go to like any of the California teams or any of the New York teams. Doesn't want to go to Boston. He wants to go to like Kansas City or Cincinnati, which Minnesota, which Minnesota just sold everybody today. But so I kind of respect that. I'd be the same way. I'm not into like the whole. It's driving me nuts. I can't think of the fucking guy's name. I don't watch the Pirates ever. O'Neal Cruz, by the way. I remember O'Neal Cruz. It was like at the very, very beginning. We got Top Jimmy. Says, well. Yeah, well, Jimmy. What's your thing say? How you doing? Oh, it's this fucking. Is this fucking guy? No, hopefully it's a character. But I'm willing to play. Again, I forgot what I was talking about. It's bad. Oh, I remember when O'Neal Cruz and Ellie both first came up. They came up around the same time. It was pretty similar, and they were both like. And then they also like naturally, they're both really, really tall. They were both shortstops at the time when they first came up. Shortstops for the Pirates and the Reds. There's going to be a connection there, and people would be like, "Who's better, Ellie or O'Neal Cruz?" And I'm like, "You're fucking crazy if you think Cruz is anywhere near Ellie De La Cruz." And Ellie De La Cruz is so much fucking better than O'Neal Cruz. Like it's not even close. So just a fun little fact. It's not a fact. I'm not going to say the person, but the batting coach for either the Phillies or the Mets, but it's the Phillies, Kevin Long, like kind of a acquaintance of mine, not a friend, but an acquaintance. I know some people that know him. And I remember we were picking his brain about like, it's kind of the prospects at the time. It would have been 2021 probably. So we're talking about Jazz Chisholm. We're talking about Victor Robles. We're talking about Wander Franco, of course. And he had been around Chisholm, I believe, was it Washington? He was with the Nationals before he was with the Mets. And he told us Juan Soto, he was like, every dollar you could spend on Juan Soto, do it. He's going to be a superstar. Like, and obviously that wasn't that hot of a take. He was on his way to being a superstar, but he said like he has the intangibles, which is important. But there was some reason why he had a connection to Jazz Chisholm. It might have just been because he was Trent, you're more than welcome to come on, buddy. I'll send the link. I think Chisholm, he just knew Chisholm maybe because he was a hitting coach in Major League Baseball. He still is. But he was like, he was wrong. He said Chisholm would never make Major League, would never make the big leagues, or if he made the big leagues, it would be very brief, which he was wrong about. But he's not wrong about Chisholm being a douchebag. Chisholm's a douchebag. I saw him like he was tipping pitches at second base, and he's jawing with the fucking manager, the coach, and the opposite team's dugout. And then the other guy that I just, while we're on the douchebag topic, Pete Crow Armstrong, fucking prick. Like I fucking can't stand that guy. He's almost got like a Bryce Harper-ish type of thing going on, where he's just kind of a douchebag. But Bryce Harper, like I like Bryce now, and I feel like Bryce was just like, when it came from Bryce, because Bryce is like a cool guy. Like Bryce is, like he looks cool. He looked cool when he was coming up. Like Pete Crow Armstrong just kind of has like the almost like I got like just kind of like a douchebag like kind of thing going on, where it's just like I just don't fucking like this guy. He seems like a little Lord Fauntleroy douchebag. That's what I get from Pete Crow Armstrong, and it's coming from a little Lord Fauntleroy type douchebag in myself. I know the type. Hoodie, how you doing, Hoodie? Shout out, Hoodie. Grinding every day, Hoodie. That's how it goes. I'll go ahead and post the link for you, buddy. If you want to come on, you don't have to. But I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer. Girlfriend's got a giant sunburn right now, but like it's not like a real sunburn when like she has it, because like eventually like she'll tan. Like, you know what I mean? It's like not the same. Like when I get a sunburn, I peel, and I go back to my base white. Which, as you guys can see, I'm the whitest fucking person. Oh, here we go. There's my. Oh.
I forget my fingers are white.
Yeah, her fingers are white. Babe, you missed it. I just put my leg over my head. I didn't. It didn't actually happen. Here, watch. There's the closest I get.
It's pretty impressive still.
Yeah. See, Tommy would like that. Somebody clip that for Tommy. On the work front, like I'm finally getting rid of a problem employee. I'm very excited about that. The point where it's just like I don't know what to do. Like, all right, look at this natural light can right here. I'm selling this on the internet. Your job is to sell this on the internet. You got to take a picture of it. All right, that's your job. You take a picture of this, then you literally weigh and measure it if you need to. Half the time you don't have to even have to weigh and measure it because like if it's a CD or a DVD, everybody knows what size that is. So you don't have to measure it. And also, like if it's like a pair of shoes, they weigh a pound. If it's a pair of boots, they weigh 2 to 3 pounds. Like you can kind of guess. It doesn't really matter that much. But anyway, you got to take a picture of this natural light. All right, so here's the way that like half of this guy's fucking first pictures are. Like that's all you could see of it. Like what are we even fucking doing here, dude? Like, and I remember like I literally have a fucking laminated, and I almost broke my fucking hand because I had a hole punch, but it was like just one of those single hole punches. Like not like the big like fucking. It was like the hand one where you gotta squeeze it like the exercise thing. So I'm squeezing this fucker, and one by one on these fucking laminated cardboard pages. It was hard. It hurt. But I did it, and I put a ring around them, and I gave them to him. Like, this is like when I first started, because I knew his picture sucked. And this was a while ago. This was like 8 months ago. And he was like, I already know all this shit. I don't need to see this. And I'm like, all right, but do me a favor and look at it anyway. He's like, yeah, okay, I will. He never looked at it. It's been hanging on the wall for the last fucking 8 months. So I like on a nail in the wall. It's some of those rings. So I grabbed the fucking thing today, and I'm telling him, like I was like, if I brought it, what is this? I'm like, pull this up, and he's like, giving me shit. He's like, well, I have a scanner. I'm like, well, then type it in. Like, you know how to do it. Like, quit giving me shit. So he pulls it up, and he's like, I'm like, all right, what do you think is wrong about this? Which is kind of a douchey thing to do, but we're at that point. And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, well, I'll tell you what's wrong with it. The fucking item, you can only see like the bottom quarter of it. He's like, well, I'm doing angle. I'm like, don't give it. I'm like, no, you're not. You know you're not. It's a bad picture. You sat there like this and like kind of like, and then we're like, all right, I don't care. That's fine. So, and the only thing, like, if that happened every once in a while, I wouldn't really give a fuck. But it happens constantly. But yeah, so I pulled that fucking thing off the wall, and I'm like, all right, let's look. Glassware. Here's glassware. This is the item I think we were talking about. It's like glassware. Yeah, glassware. Let's look at that. All right, here's the first picture. It literally in it too. It's like on a line. It's like first picture, second picture, third picture, fourth picture, fifth picture, and there's got a little thing like if there's any issues, take a picture of this. If there's any if it has a feature, take a picture. Like if there's for everything, it's literally all fucking laid out for you. It's not the fucking rocket science, dude. It's not rocket or brain science, dude. It's taking pictures of fucking shit and posting them on the internet. It's the easiest goddamn fucking job in the world. Doesn't pay that well, but it's easy, and nobody will bother you if you do it. Dude, I'm the easiest person to work for. I don't give a fuck what you do. If you get your fucking shit done, you come in. I don't even really I only expect you to even be in uniform when the bosses are coming. Like I don't even care. You can't come in in ridiculous shit, but I am so fucking easy to work for. But at some point, I'm way harder on the farm league guys than I am on my actual employees. Like I'm way harder on Trent than I am on this guy I'm talking about right now. Like if Trent were even close to the poor performer, the poor performance, it would just be over. Trent, by the way, welcome back. He was on the shelf. We brought Trent back into honor. I was gonna fast track him. I gave him an opportunity to denounce, renounce. I still can't figure out which one it should be. Jake, he didn't do it, so no dice. What else I got to talk about? Ozzy Osbourne. So I'm 32. I was born in 92. So when the Osbournes was on, I'm gonna look it up real quick. I don't even know what the years were, but I feel like I was probably 11, like when it first came on. Maybe when at that time it was over, I was like 14. Oh no, I was way younger. 2002. Final episode 2005. So 2002, I was 10 years old. 2005, I would have been 13 years old. So yeah, I was but like, so my impression, I was aware of it, obviously. My impression of him, and I don't love Black Sabbath. When I went through a metal stage when I was like middle school, like I was like probably about that, like 12, 13. I was super into metal. I listened to a lot of Black Sabbath. I actually kind of like the Dio Black Sabbath a little better. I just like Dio. I like Dio's voice. Ronnie James Dio, I think is his name. He died. Yeah, he died like 10 years ago at least, I think. Maybe of like cancer, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I always recognize Ozzy. It's kind of crazy to me. Like, Ozzy's not that much older than my dad. Really. And like, he looks like so much fucking older. So much older. But I'm happy. Like, he was a nice guy. Like, ultimately, he obviously had his demons, and he made himself retarded with like the drugs and the drinking and all that. And like, my favorite clip ever is the one where he's like, Sharon, who stole my beer? And he's just like literally staring at the screen like, and she's like, no one who would steal your beer, sweetheart? You're so silly. You know who's the beer thief? You're the beer thief. You are. And he's just like literally like, I like that. That's a good clip. So I was watching a clip earlier while I was taking a shit. He was like, that was from the Osbourne. So it's crazy to me. He was like, so he's 76 now in 2025. So this has been 20 fucking A. He was like 55 years old on the Osbournes, like in his mid 50s. It looked like he was, I thought he was 75 then. And I remember the clip today I was watching, he was wandering around like in the bush just trying to catch the fucking cat, which kind of looks a little bit like my girlfriend's cat. Like, got that like Persian cat thing going on. Siamese. Yeah. Okay. But so yeah, rest in peace, Ozzy, I guess. I mean, it's one of those things. I was like today. One of my shipping guy's a big Ozzy guy, so I was like, I went over and I didn't think he'd know because he's not a big like computers guy, but I think he heard it on the radio because he was on his lunch break and he listens to the radio, so I'm sure they said it. But I went over to him. I was like, hey man, sorry to say, but Ozzy died. And he was like, yeah, I heard. Like, it fucking sucks, dude. You know, and I was like, wasn't it like just a couple of weeks ago he did that final show? And he's like, yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago. I was like, that's my thought. So that was good timing. I think there's already a kind of conspiracy starting that he went to Switzerland and went and did the assisted suicide thing. I don't know that actually happened. I don't think it did, but I guess, I don't know. Maybe that's a conspiracy, I guess. What else? What else we got going on in the world that I care about? That's the caveat, is I have to care about it. I don't care about a whole lot. I've been playing No Man's Sky. I got that on my PS4. It's cool. It's not like a game. I get it. Like somebody, like I was complaining about it at work to like one of my coworkers or one of my employees. It's not a coworker. He's an employee. And I was like, yeah, I don't like, it's not like a game though. And he's like, yeah, but it's a simulation of space exploration. And I'm like, you know what? When you say it like that, like it kind of makes me like understand it more, and I'm kind of more into it. So I've probably put like, I think it says on there, I put like 9 or 10 hours into it so far. It's fun. It's fun. It might be more like 12. I can't remember because I started one. Right. It's all right though, but it's cool looking. I mean, I'm gonna get a PS5 eventually. Like the problem is I need to get a computer first. So I'm gonna get a ThinkPad, one of those ones with the clit. The little red clit in the middle for the mouse. I won't be able to find it. Thank you. The ThinkPad T480 from they have an i7 one, and it's like you can get them used for like $250. I think that's pretty fair. I'll probably Klarna it. I'll probably do like the pay like 50 and then like just pay like the rest of the 50. If you do it right, you can get the Klarna with 0 interest. I've only ever Klarna one thing before. I had to Klarna a card deal. But I did it with 0 interest, so that was pretty cool. You're pretty retarded if you pay like 32% interest on Klarna. I could also get a credit card, but fuck that. I'm trying to think what else. I want to just reiterate that Jake's dead to me. So All right, it's been 50 minutes. It's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll go out with some videos, and I might see some of you in the spaces later. I don't know. Hang out. We'll see what's going on. All right, everybody, let's go to the videos. Apparently, my computer's been dying this whole time too. It wasn't plugged in. I thought it was. Here we go.
One Saturday I took a walk to Zipperhead. I met a girl there and she almost knocked me dead. Oh, God, girl, please look at me. What do you see? Let's travel around the world, just you and me, punk rock girl. I tapped her on the shoulder and said, do you have a bell? She looked at me and smiled and said she did not know. Punk rock girl, give me a chance. Let's go slam dance to a dress like Minnie Pearl, just you and me, punk rock girl.